Well, good morning. Welcome to this edition of the Ag Market Network Weekly Market Report brought to you by FiberMax and Stoneville Seed. Exports have just come out. Now remember, these exports reflect December 20, this would be the December 27th report. So we're still lagging by 5 weeks. So keep that in mind. Cotton had a 228,200 running bale export sale, and that is up 39% over the 4-week average. Pakistan took 52,800. Turkey took 49,200. India took 35,500. It looks like China took 24,400. New crop sales 32,200. That's better than we've seen. And actual shipments of 189,800. I don't really see any real cancellations. I don't see anything of any substance other than small little things. And mainly, we're not seeing a Chinese cancellation. And we were even seeing that some of that last week. So that's a change in this. Market has not really had a reaction. We were down 10 to 12 before the report. Right now, we're down 15. So the market actually has dropped a small amount. Let's look at soybeans. Sales, 1,051,500 metric tons. That is 39% under the 4-week average, but that's still a very good number. China took 808,000 metric tons. Spain took 171,300 metric tons. Netherlands took 84,500 metric tons. Reaction in soybeans, if we've had one yet, haven't had one. Down a penny and a quarter before the report came out. That's where we are. Maybe it takes just a little while for that to come into the market. Corn, 503,100 metric tons. That's down from last week's report. But remember, it's 5 weeks old. And we had Mexico taking 159,000. Colombia taking 154,600. Peru taking 152,000. Corn before the report came out was down a half. Now it's down 3/4. Wheat net sales of 593,000 metric tons, up 15% from the previous week and 3% over the 4-week average. Mexico took 135,300. Philippines took 75,800. Indonesia took 68,000 metric tons. Wheat before the report was down 4.5. It's right now down 4 3/4. So everything has dropped from this report. Not entirely sure why. This is 5 weeks old. These are still good, respectable numbers that are going to get bigger in the coming weeks, but market has been sideways recently. It's been erratic. The volume's been relatively light. We have the crop report coming out tomorrow. So it sort of all adds up to not a lot of reaction in anything. Let's just talk about the markets briefly. Over the last week, cotton has been trading in a sideways range. It saw a high of 74.85 and a low during the week of 72.65. That's a range of 220 points. We've seen good buyers on dips. But as we rally and get above 74 cents, the buying just starts to dry up. So what does that mean? It just means the market's not sure right now, waiting for more news, and it's trading sideways. I think in the bigger picture, most analysts are saying support in the 72 level and resistance up towards 76 to 77. With a trade agreement, if we finally can get a trade agreement at some point out in the future, it could boost the market higher, could even test 80 and get above 80 into the lower outside chance of mid-80s, depending on how the news would come out and what the news would be. Soybeans and corn and wheat pretty much following the same script as cotton. Markets are sideways, relatively low volume. And even though finally getting exports is good, it appears from looking at these numbers and the reaction is not that big a deal right now. Where could we go? Well, the soybean market could, on really positive news like a trade agreement, test the $10 level from where it is right now at $9.20. March corn could test the $3.95 to $4 level from where we are right now at $3.80. Wheat could test the $5.50 level from where we are right now at $5.21. So That's it. All markets are down some, not a lot of reaction from these exports. Remember, we've got a crop report coming out tomorrow, and I think that's what the market's going to focus on. Have a good day. Thanks for being with us for this edition of the Ag Market Network Weekly Market Report, brought to you by FiberMax and Stoneville Seed.